Yes, blessings and love. Hope you had a good day. This is just a quick video. It's just a reflection, really, because I'm not gonna do a recording tomorrow. I'm not gonna do a reading tomorrow, because basically I've got to leave the house so early in the morning. It'd just be a real squash to get it in. It'd start to become disingenuous. In the past, I have recorded it. There's been a couple of occasions where I've had to record it, kind of just after midnight. I go to bed late anyway. But then, uploading it and then saying, yeah, that's the reading for today. And, technically that's true. But at the same time, this process shouldn't become a burden, shouldn't become about pride and targets, because that's the wrong reason to do it. Do you know what I mean? The main reason why I'm doing this is because, quite frankly, I just want to read the Bible and I'm sharing the journey as I go. So it's not about likes, it's not about followers, it's not about trying to get some endurance test or world record, or, do you know what I mean? It's not about that, because that's about ego, that's about pride, that's about so many other things than what this is meant to be about, which is meant to be a personal spiritual journey of me reading the Bible and transparently trying to make sense of it and sharing that journey, really. Do you know what I mean? And as soon as it becomes a burden, soon as it becomes difficult, soon as it becomes, not that there's anything wrong with it being difficult, but as soon as it becomes something other than a joy, that's when I should stop doing it. When it starts to become about pride, that's when I should stop doing it. When it starts to become about ego and endurance and these kind of things, that's exactly when I should stop. Do you know what I mean? The fact is that I've loved every minute of reading these readings, these chapters. I'm a natural reader anyway, and I'm finding myself being motivated to read it, and it's been nothing but a joy. But as soon as it starts to become something other than that and try to squash it in, because quite frankly, reading it each day isn't the target. Do you know what I mean? So if that starts to overtake why I'm doing it, that's when I should stop doing it, if that makes sense. So tomorrow I'm gonna start being more true, in the sense of, if I can't fit it in the day, I still will try and make space in the day. But if it starts to become overtaking other things in the day, do you know what I mean? Like I'm deliberately staying up after midnight to do it. That's completely wrong, and that just becomes about pride. That becomes about, is it about trying to impress or anything like that? Do you know what I mean? And that's completely wrong. That's literally unorthodox. That's about vanity, and that's about so many other things than a clean-hearted spiritual journey, really. So this reflection's kind of the reason why I'm doing this reflection, is because it's about the spiritual journey itself. Do you know what I mean? I'm learning about myself during this process, and there's no way about it. I'm putting my head above the parapet doing this. There's already going to be people out there like, look at him, and he's full of ego. Who does he think he is? Knows it all about the Bible, this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? And if that's what you can never please everybody. I know that's not my motivation or who I think I am. I definitely don't know everything about the Bible. I'm literally every single day I'm doing this. I'm learning as I'm going. I'm not reading and reasoning what I already know. I'm literally learning each day, and that is a pleasure and a joy, and that's why I love doing what I'm doing. So yeah, there's always going to be people out there to criticize, and my take is, other people's opinion about you is none of your business, because you're never going to please everybody, and that's just the way it is. Do you know what I mean? So I don't pay that any mind or attention. But the fact is that actually, yeah, I'm not going to try to, I don't want it to become a burden, and tomorrow it would be a burden doing it. That's when I have to be true and honest and just go, you know what, I can't do it. Do you know what I mean? So this is going to be the first day I've missed, and it's not going to be the last day I've missed, because I now want to become, transparent in that process, rather than try to be target driven, because that's when I should just stop altogether, basically. So I've loved it every minute reading it, and long may it continue. So God willing, I will be more back again on Sunday. So have a blessed Sabbath, whatever you do. And I'm going to be in Oxford learning about the veneration of Mary. There's a whole day in Oxford tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to that. So be blessed in whatever happens tomorrow. So I'm going to look forward to, do you know what I mean? Just getting on doing what I'm doing with no guilt whatsoever, no self-flagellation. Do you know what I mean? Because that's not what this is about. It's about being honest and true and transparent in my relationship with the Most High, and that's the ultimate. So glory to God, give thanks, have a blessed day, and I will see you in a couple of days, God willing. God spare my life, then yeah, but let's see how this thing goes. All right then, blessed love, and give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.